Hi, and welcome everybody to the Huron Arena here at the Morden Access Event Center. We're here for some high school hockey action. The hometown Morden Thunder are facing the visiting Morris Mavericks tonight in the matchup. I've got a special guest with me tonight, Michael Hunt, the global brand manager for TOVI Hockey. Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're presenting here today?
We are here, actually really happy to be out here in Morden tonight. Could do without the 35 below weather, that's for sure, but made the trek out here tonight, brought a few of the sticks down here to show the technology of our TOVI Hockey brand of sticks. So we have a couple. We brought a few today. We brought the Mirage. We also have our Sabotage, which is also down on the bench there. Some of the boys were using in warm-up, and we can just present them to them and show them the technologies.
Well, it's kind of cool watching you come into the building and you get a little bit of reaction from people. Obviously, having a new piece of technology coming in, you get a little bit of word of mouth going, and then you get to introduce the coaches to it and get the players to use it. What's been your reaction when you have something like this? It's typically off the beaten path as far as hockey technology goes.
Well, the first thing, as you can well imagine, is the first thing that we always get is the people look at the blade and they're just like, there's holes in it. And it's very hard for the establishment. I mean, we're old school. We played the game a long time, and everything's kind of been the same for hockey sticks. And so when you see something new like this, it doesn't necessarily scare people, but it takes them aback a little bit, and they're like, holes in the blade, what is that all about? And it's like a little standoffish at first. But once you explain to them that it's a technology-based product and that the holes are there for aerodynamic purposes to help the player with a quicker release and a better shot and better control of the puck when they're playing in the games, then it all of a sudden becomes a little less about what it looks like and more about what it does for the players. So that's been, I think, the first thing is the visual part of it, the eye appeal of it, and then if you can get past that, then and if you're open-minded to hear about it, then you're going to find out that it is indeed the best stick in the market, and there's nothing that's even close.
Right. Well, and like you said, you were talking earlier, you've played quite a bit of hockey. You know a lot of guys within the hockey community, and throughout the game, we've reached certain points where the technology has changed. Would you say this is going to be a major contributor to hockey equipment moving forward?
Well, it has to be. It's like anything else. Everything progresses from wood to aluminum to carbon fiber, and then ultimately to what we're doing, which is still a carbon fiber, but it's 100% carbon fiber blade. The difference between what we do and what everybody else does is that the standard hockey blade is a carbon fiber outer blade, and on the inside is foam. Okay? What a lot of people don't know is NHL sticks are only rated for 25, 30 shots, and then the stick is going to lose its pop. So we're all familiar with buying a hockey stick right from the rack or getting it from a sponsor. You go out, and for the first 2 weeks, it reacts. You got a great shot. There's pop. There's kick. The puck's doing everything you want. The feel is amazing. And then about 2-3 weeks in, all of a sudden you don't have that pop anymore, and you wonder why. And it's because the foam on the inside of the carbon fiber is breaking down. It's softening. It's losing the chemical balance in there, and it's breaking down so much. The impact, and again, it's a foam, so that's where you lose your kick. Our blade is 100% carbon fiber through the entire blade, right? So this allows us to, and it's also because of the perforations, what we call everyone calls the hole. We call the diamond blade. The reason that's in there is to give you aerodynamics, because we can cross-weave the fibers in there to make this as strong as one of the strongest blades on the market. So we put the holes in there, and that gives you a 13% aerodynamic. So a quicker release coming through when you're like a pendulum swinging the stick through on your shot, you're not getting the air resistance. You don't put tape on this blade, right? We have our diamond coat that goes on top of this, and we've talked about it. It's so grippy that it holds the puck on there like crazy, and it releases. And also when you get the puck on there, it just dampens it, and it just cradles and holds the puck phenomenal, and the release on it's ridiculous.
So not only with durability, there's efficiency. We're talking about not having to replace your tape. There's a whole bunch of contributing factors that go into this being a revolutionary product. Wouldn't it be cool if it had the same type of impact as, remember the old Silver Easton when Gretzky introduced
the Gretzky Easton, as a matter of fact, yeah, I do remember that. So, I mean, here's the thing. At some point, technology's got to catch up to the game. The kids are bigger, stronger, faster, right? The sticks are really the last piece of equipment that has, moved into the next phase of development. And it doesn't mean that everybody's stick that they use is not a good stick. Don't get me wrong. Everybody, the Bowers and the Reeboks and the CCMs and the Eastons of the world have been around forever. And they've obviously got great products. But at some point, technology has to come in, and we've got a patent-protected product that comes in and is actually helping players become better players. It's helping the game. It helps them control the puck. It helps them with a quicker release. Their shot. They never lose the pop on the stick. I mean, if you can imagine that, it reacts the same way as it does the day you buy it to the day you decide to not use it anymore, which could be a year. It's got the same feeling to it. So in that respect, we feel that it's just a fantastic product, and we know from the people that have used the stick and the people that have tested the stick and the products that are products that are out there in every market around the world, the feedback's been the same. We've never heard "it's okay, but." We've never heard, I really like it, but. The reaction's been, whoa. I go out my play, and I always have guys, play the beer league, play for Team Canada, the roller hockey. It's like, what is that? A little bit of apprehension at first, but then when they see what you do with it, and then I'm just like, here, give it a try. And once they try it, it's like, oh, sorry. Well, you're right. That's a pretty good stick.
And you guys, as I've seen on your website and your pamphlet, you offer an intermediate stick as well, so you can get players kind of on the upswing all the way through. So.
Yeah, well, and then we're introducing our youth sticks coming out in about 45 days, about 60 days will be hitting the market. And one of the unique things about our youth products is that we are putting adult blades on our youth sticks, meaning our kids can use their same curve pattern from the day they start till the day, once they progress from a peewee to a bantam to a midget and then all the way up. They're going to be able to utilize and use the same curve pattern, which is really good for us. And it's going to be, just they can continue with the same brand, the same stick, and the same curve pattern all the way up. Obviously, just different kick points, different flexes. Hopefully, they just keep their same curve pattern, though.
And generate a lifelong customer.
That's exactly right.
And you had touched upon earlier, how long have they been working with between R&D development and bringing this to market?
It's been about 4 years. I mean, we had some stuff at the beginning, and as like with any company and with anything that you're trying to do to change and to work with different trials and errors. It's been about 4 or 5 years, and now we really feel that we've come out with just an amazing product, and looking forward to everybody in the obviously the province of Manitoba, but also around Canada and the United States, world to get on with it and use the product.
Well, it's exciting stuff. We're really glad to have you here tonight. I'm sure we'll talk more about it as the game goes on. We got a few players from Morris that are checking to stick out.
Yep.
We'll talk about it some more, and the players are about to hit the ice here momentarily. So we'll see you folks in a couple seconds. We'll be here live with high school hockey in just a few minutes.
Thank you, bud. Cheers.